All right. It's late at night, actually early in the morning, and I am in my garage studying. And there's been a lot of discussion about what has been found out about Egypt recently. And I just read an article that kind of further talks about this. For those of you that don't know, there were some classified documents that were leaked from the Pentagon, and they revealed all kinds of things about things that are happening all over the world. And perhaps one of the more significant stories relates to Egypt. Now, I want to read part of this article because this is important, because I want to react. And this is kind of on the fly, but I think it's important. And you guys need to listen to this because it is absolutely significant, especially as it relates to Bible prophecy. And I just figured, wow, early morning, I'm going to still do this, right? The article says Egypt planned to supply thousands of rockets to Russia amid Ukraine war. Yes, folks. Yes, Egypt, supposedly an ally of the United States of America, which, come on, let's just get real, okay? I'm not going to even get into that. There's so much to say about that. But here's what the article says. The article says Egypt, a major U.S. ally and recipient of American military and economic aid, was preparing to covertly supply Russia with thousands of rockets for its ongoing war in Ukraine, according to a leaked top secret Pentagon document cited by the Washington Post on Monday. Now, a portion of this document, dated February 17th, was said to describe conversations between Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and senior Egyptian military officials on the production of some 40,000 rockets for Russia, as well as the provision of artillery, rounds, and gunpowder. Okay, let me just simply tell you why this is significant and why this is something we should be really thinking about and perhaps discussing a little bit. And that takes us back to Ezekiel 38. And yes, I know it feels like lately I've been saying all roads lead to Ezekiel 38. Of course, we know that that's not true, but understand something that's very important. Russia is undoubtedly becoming and pretty much is the big player in the Middle East. The United States of America, as significant as they still are, they are beginning to diminish substantially, especially in the Middle East, and Russia is becoming the big player. I don't care what anybody thinks, that is the direction that it's going. Now, that's significant because if that is really happening, then that means we know that the stage is being set for what we know will be Ezekiel 38, and Russia is the big player when that happens. Folks, things are changing rapidly. Let's open up our eyes to see what's going on. Let's pay attention to the world around us. There's a lot we can learn from these stories, and there's even more we can learn from knowing the Bible and studying Bible prophecy. There it is, folks. Things are changing. This story with Egypt is significant.